Alright guys, welcome back. So, I'm not sure what I'm calling this video yet, but I think it's going to be related to how to play some good games or not so good games cheap. That's a tongue twister. Alright, so basically, we'll call this library renting. Are they good? Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, so basically, I've been wanting to play more Switch games that I don't want to pay for because I don't know if they're good. I don't know if I'll like them or if they're good, but I don't have time to play them at this moment. So this way I can make a list of games that I want to play and games I don't want to play and stay clear of when I go to buy the games. So I looked at my local library. They have about 40 Switch games. At the moment I was able to reserve 20 of them. And I have about 10 of them in my possession. So this series is going to be broken up between 4 or 5 for right now until they get more games. I may try PS4 and Xbox. So at the moment, I have 5 Switch games that I rented from my local library. 7-day rentals for free. $1 a day fine, though, if you go over the 7 days. So don't suggest that. So I have 5 Switch games that I'll rented for free for the whole week. And I've played a little bit of each one to kind of figure out which one do I want to keep to play, which one I want to get in the future to actually buy, and which ones I'm going to stay away from. In my mind, playing games, you should be able to tell within 20 minutes to a half an hour, maybe longer depending on the type of game. Are you going to be into it? So these aren't going to be like comprehensive review of the game, but more of like my quick thoughts. I mean, no one picks up a game, plays it for 2 hours, and be like, yeah, I didn't like that at all. I'm glad I played it for 2 hours. Usually you pick it up and you try it. Now, if I'm wrong, and one of these games is like, if you just get past that like hurdle of instructions on the game or something to actually get into the good game and check it out, then maybe I'll go back and try that. So some of these games, I may say, yeah, definitely fun, should pick it up and play them. Or put it on my rent list and keep renting it from the library until I'm done with it. So let's go off of the easy rental one. So right off the bat, we have 1-2-3 Switch right here. It was fun. I wouldn't suggest paying $50 for it. If you can get it cheap, yes, 10, 15 bucks. But if you can't, check your local library. So 7-day rental on this thing for free, that's probably all you need to really enjoy the game. I liked it. It was really, really fun. I would never own it though. After you play through all the things, which you could probably do in a week, easily. Yeah, it's fun for a little party, but if you're not someone that's having people over all the time to play party games, then it's a waste of 50 bucks at this point. Rent it from your library if they have it. Every library is different, but if you didn't think about your local library to rent video games, they have a lot of stuff. So yeah, check that out. 1-2-3 Switch. Pretty awesome. So, next up, we're going to look at my other rental pick. Mario Aces. So, Tennis Aces. So this one was, it was okay. I like playing tennis in real life. I like playing tennis games. And this was an okay tennis game. If you're not into tennis, though, it might not be your thing. But if you like Mario sports games, it's not bad. I feel like there wasn't enough for me to want to buy it. But it is enough for me to be like, you know what? I'll keep this on my library list and maybe pick it up again in a month or so to play it for a week. And kind of do that until I'm really just bored with it. I wouldn't want to spend $60 on a game that I'm like, once I play it through, I'm probably never going to want to touch it again, and it's not going to have any nostalgia for me. There's so many Mario Tennis games that if you already have one of the older ones, play that one again. So yeah, I'd keep this on a rental, not a buy for me, unless they add a lot more content. At the moment, it's just another tennis game, and once you have one, I usually go, for my sports games, I go years before I buy a new one because if I really like it, I'm just going to keep playing that one. and I already have old tennis games that I like. So that's a rental. Not saying it's a bad game, but just not for me. Okay. Let's go to the obvious one. Now, this one I didn't think I was going to want to play, but I really like it. So we're going to go with Pokemon. Let's Go Pikachu. Now, I have to say, walking around this map and seeing the Pokemon world from the game that I used to like to play in like a 3D, seeing Pokemon run around was awesome. I'm not a fan of the whole catch the Pokemon thing, but it does speed up the game. So, for someone that doesn't have a lot of time, that's awesome. I wish they gave you the option though, to battle or just catch them. And I have to say, out of all of them, I think this is the one I'd probably buy because it has a lot of replay value for me. You can play it quick. You can just explore the world. You can not have to worry about going to random battles. To me, when I want to explore these open world RPGs, I don't have to sit there panicking like, please don't run into anything. Please don't run into anything. Please don't run into anything. And now I can explore the Pokemon world that I love and not have to worry about it. So I have to say, yeah, this was a buy. I'm not going to just keep renting this one out because I could probably rent this out for a month or two and still enjoy playing it. So this is on my buy list. Yeah, it's at $60. I'll probably pick it up when it goes on sale and play it before the new Pokemon game comes out, which I really hope takes some of the things they did right in this game and adds it to that game. But I feel like they're going to try to keep it traditional, unfortunately. So yeah, Pokemon Let's Go. If you love the old Pokemon game, get this. If you just want to try it out, check out your library. Can't say that enough. Okay, so now we're down to two. One, I'm not a fan of, and one, I was pleasantly surprised. So we have two games right here. Sushi Striker and Owlboy. Now, yeah, which one should we do first? Alright, I won't leave you hanging anymore. We'll do the one that I was not a fan of. So, Owlboy. I like the way this game looked. I was really excited to play this game. The cover looked awesome, and I was like, I want to try it. But I have to say, it wasn't for me. That doesn't mean it's not for you, but it wasn't for me. The opening play sequence just dragged on and on and on. Between getting the story, the platform, trying to just get out of what I was doing. I played for about an hour, and that was more than I wanted to play. I kept thinking, maybe if I get to the next part, I'll have fun. And in the end, it's not my kind of game. I like my platformers. I like my story-driven game. But there's a certain balance I like, and this just wasn't for me. I'm glad I rented it, so I didn't have to spend money on it. It's not a bad price for $24.99. If you like a lot of story into your platforming, then this may be for you. But for me, I'm more in the Mario world where, I want to play the whole level and then a little story at the end. I don't want to play part of the level, get a story, have to talk, do some more platforming a little bit. I want to play the whole level and then maybe a little story. I don't need a lot of my platformers. I just want it to be feeling like it's a smooth transition. And to me, it just felt like I was being stopped too many times to be like, hey, listen to this. And I'm just like, I had to pass. So, not a bad game if you like it, but it just wasn't for me. So, next up, last, obviously, it's not the one I don't like. Sushi Striker, The Way of the Shushido. I don't even think I said that right, but you know what? A great game. I was so surprised when I turned this game on that this is probably going to be a game that is on my buy list. I'm going to look more into it to make sure that there's more to it and it's not a quick game. But I really loved it. Now, this game had story, had gameplay. But to me, it's just the story was done in such a way that I didn't mind when I had to go from a short level to story to short level again. A lot of times I don't like that. But in this one, it worked out really well. And I have to say that it was a great looking game. I liked the anime style. It was like I was watching an anime show, which I love, and then I could play a little bit into the world and help carry on the story. So I have to say that is on my list of wanting to get, along with Pokemon Let's Go. And overall, not a bad first experience with my library rentals. So, in this series, so far so good. Next week, I'm going to get my other 5 games that I've reserved and see how that goes. So, yeah. Great games. Sushi, Pokemon, definitely get. Mario Aces, 1, 2, 3. Rentals. If you have them at your local library, rent them out. Owlboy. No, I'm going to have to pass on that one. So, alright guys, let me know. Are any of those games some of your favorites? Did you like Owlboy? And does it get better as you get on? I don't know. I don't think I could spend the time. There's just so many games to play. So, yeah. Let me know what you think. Check out your local library. Does your library have a good selection like mine does? Alright guys, have a good night. Keep on gaming, and I'll catch you in the next video.